This game is proof that fucking brain-dead morons have access to the internet and video games. You know, in all the games I've ever played on Mass Effect, this has to be the worst fucking team I have ever played with. Ever. You know how I really felt?
Who is he?
He's an asshole, sir.
I know that. What's his name?
That is his name, sir. Asshole. Major asshole.
And his cousin?
He's an asshole too, sir. Gun is made first class Philip Asshole.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
Yo!
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Now, before I even get into tearing these guys a new asshole, there are a few things to note. First, you have to see the start that I get off to in the first wave. Now, I've said it in Call of Duty, I'm a terrible sniper. I know that, and I said earlier in the Mass Effect video that sniping in this game is on easy mode. But this right here just proved the point that I was trying to go on. I went on a nice little accuracy tear in the first wave, and you guys are going to see by my points at the end of the first round how much work I did. So that was something you'll rarely see me do and rarely see me brag about. But this was some actual decent sniping that I had up in this bitch. Now, another thing to notice, I showed at the beginning of the video, but these assholes put on no equipment. All they had on were gear bonuses, which you'll see in this video was not enough for them to attempt a gold match. Now, here's my thing on equipment. You don't need to have equipment on to survive. You don't. If you know what you're doing, you'll be fine without it on gold. Platinum may be a little different, but on gold, you can get away with it. However, if you see others loading up with equipment, have some fucking courtesy and do the same shit. Put some on yourself. Like I said, you can get by perfectly fine without it, but the extra damage always helps. Extra health always helps. Killing enemies quicker is going to lead to more points and quicker money. So why the fuck would you skimp on equipment? You know, it's not like BioWare is going to have like a fucking Mass Effect 3 convention and shit for you fucking idiots where you can sell all this shit back to them. It's not going to happen. It's not like you could trade these shits like Pokemons or whatever the fuck you want to call those shits. Equipment is a use it or lose it proposition. So holding on to all that shit does nothing for you. Nothing. Unless BioWare allows you to sell that shit back to the store one day for in-game credits, there's no reason to hoard up all that shit. My logic is, smoke them if you got them.
Well, why don't we take a 5-minute break?
Very good, sir.
Smoke if you got them.
You know, people not using equipment on the higher difficulties, gold and platinum, even if it's level 1 or level 2 equipment, we don't give a shit. You get booted from our lobbies. Again, you don't need to use it to survive, but at the same time, we're not carrying your ass to easy points and credits. Fuck that shit. We're not blowing all of our equipment for you to be a fucking freeloader. So there is a cost to carrying your dumb ass, because the reality is, on harder levels, someone with high level equipment is usually going to outscore the moron who decided he's too much of a badass to use any equipment. Thus, he's gonna get backpacked a whole fucking game. Unfortunately, I didn't have a party going where I could kick these bitches out of the game, but I should have. So a big question people might ask is, why the fuck would I stay in this game?
Hey, what's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
Surrounded by all these assholes. I mean, honestly, I should have left. My instincts was to leave, but at the same time, my instinct was also, this is gonna be some incredibly great rage video. So I stayed and I kept the party going. 40 minutes of hell is gonna turn into 15 minutes of entertainment on YouTube. Then yes, this game lasted 40 fucking minutes, double the time it normally takes us to run through any gold match. You know, and it's not like leaving would guarantee me the chance of finding better players. Usually, it means I'm gonna be searching for the same fucking crap players. It's a pain in the ass trying to find decent people in these lobbies.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you?
Not a thing, sir!
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
But the main reason that I stayed is because you're going to see I complete a couple of challenges in this game all at the same time. I needed to complete 9 waves on this map for a challenge. I needed to finish up the Valiant Sniper Rifle, which you're going to see later in the rounds. And eventually, I'm going to bust out the Collector SMG, even though it's a piece of shit, because I wanted to get points to work on that motherfucker. So I figured these cunt buckets will at least keep some enemies entertained while I get a shitload of points. Oddly enough, once I stopped sniping in the game is when shit hit the fan and that damn SMG that I was using does as much damage as a fucking flaming fart. So that's why I stood with this game, and that's why you'll see me use the SMG during the game, even though I know it's not going to kill much. I just needed the fucking points. I didn't need the kills, I just needed points. Anyways, all that being said, let's get into the breakdown of their stupidity. 2 of these cocksuckers have classes that have the ability to regenerate their health and shield, or both. one jackass, and there's a Asari Vanguard, which can replenish barrier by using charge. Which, by the way, wait until you see this moron in action in the later rounds. I mean, you're gonna see some of the stupidest shit you ever seen. Another guy's a Vorcha, who has regenerative health and a fucking flamethrower.
Spaceballs the flamethrower! That kids love this one.
The final asshole is a male Quarian engineer, yet not once in this game does he tactical scan an enemy to increase damage to the motherfucker. So they had no idea how to use their classes to begin with. Add in the fact that they have no equipment, and now you see why all of their mothers were told to swallow before they were conceived. But anyways, enough of that bullshit. Let's get into the actual gameplay that you guys are going to see in the breakdown of how these guys are such fucking morons. Now, right here is where you see I got my 140,000 points on the Valiant. So what I decided to do was I decided right here to put the Valiant away, and I'm going to start working on this cheap piece of shit SMG. And you guys will notice I'm going to be fast forwarding a lot of parts, because like I said, the video is 40 fucking minutes. I'm not going to sit here and show off 40 minutes of bullshit. That just wasn't going to fucking happen. I'm not doing a commentary for 40 fucking minutes. For that, I'll just do a live stream or some bullshit like that. But anyway, get into this. This is Wave 6, and right here you can see there's an Escort. And even though it's speeded up, look at these assholes and where they are. They're nowhere near the fucking Escort. Look at the bottom of it. 2 players uploading. That's it. And these assholes are dying nowhere near the motherfucker. Look at this idiot, Billy Bob. Where the fuck is he? How is that anywhere near the fucking Escort? That's nowhere near this bullshit. Now, I could go over there and revive these assholes. I'm like, you know what? The objective to me is more important. These assholes can survive on their own. They need to, if they want to go fuck around and die on their own, all I'm going to do is kill myself going after these fucking morons. So right here, I actually deliver the shit all on my own, and I'm just going to fast forward to this part right here, which is some more stupidity. I see this dude down, and then I see this Phantom right here. So I'm thinking, alright, let me let this Phantom shoot me, and then these guys can actually revive him. No. I die trying to take out the Phantom because we all know she's overpowered. Now, instead of reviving me, look what these assholes do. This guy comes out and dies. This guy's going to end up dying. So I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Just fucking revive me. That's all you need to do. Now, this guy attempts to at least revive me. But no, he goes down too. And the best part is, wait to see this Billy Bob motherfucker later. He has the one power that is perfect against the fucking Phantom. So I revive myself, and they see I got my fire revives. So I decided to revive these assholes. So I was getting my ass kicked by this fucking Phantom. So finally, I'm the one that ends up having to shoot this bitch off this goddamn platform. This is the kind of bullshit we're talking about, man. That was just Wave 6. Wave 8 is where the shit really hit the fucking fan in this goddamn game. Believe it or not, Wave 7 was actually kind of normal. These guys survived Wave 7. But this bullshit is where it all got all fucked up. Now, I got this fucking Phantom, and like I said, this goddamn piece of shit SMG doesn't do anything against this bitch. Look at this. Look how many bullets I'm putting in this motherfucker, man. I can't kill her. So these guys are gonna start dying left and right. Now I see she's gonna stab my ass. So I'm just trying to get away from her. I'm like, man, this crazy bitch wants some like child support or something. Fuck that bullshit. So this guy's dead. I could go revive him, but again, all I'm doing is marching my dumb ass to death. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this bullshit. If they want to revive him, let them revive him. So this dude dies. So I'm like, alright, I could go revive this motherfucker at least. He's on the backside. As soon as I get in here, look what's in here. A fucking Phantom. So I get this asshole, but no, I get chopped. So I get my ass shot up. I can't kill this bitch. So this guy doesn't want to revive himself. I go back and look at this. All 3 of them are fucking dead. So
I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps.
The what? The what? And the what?
You know, the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
That's not all he's lost.
finally, I die again because there's nowhere to go. And yes, again, I have to fucking revive myself. Now, luckily, this one dude actually revived himself. He meta-gelled himself. So, we spent the rest of that round running around. 10 fucking minutes running around with just that one more. And he died a good 2 or 3 times again. Now, wave 9. The very next wave. And here you see, I was like, you know what? Fuck this bullshit. This goddamn SMG shit is not working. I went back to sniper a little bit. And right off the bat, we got another fucking death. So again, I'm sitting here like, this can't be fucking serious. So now we got 2 dudes dead. I'm able to revive 1. I'm like, you know what, dude? Seriously, if you died over there, nowhere near your teammate, you deserve to die. I mean, that's just being smart. If you see your team is on the other side of the map, why are you running all the way the fuck over there? Now, granted, he got revived by that one dude that I just revived, but come on, man. How the fuck did these guys keep dying? Look at this shit, man. They're nowhere near the team. And this is the exact problem that I had in this fucking game, is that I had morons. That's what I had. I had morons on my team. So finally, I'm like, okay, this SMG is not working again. Bust out the sniper rifle, but he's not gonna revive himself. He's all fucked up. This dude's gonna die. He's all fucked up. So So I'll go over there and try and revive this motherfucker. Nope, Phantom right by him. I try. Nope, gonna get my ass chopped down. Now, here's where the shit really hits the fan again. This Billy Bob motherfucker has the ability to stasis these phantoms. That's what he has the ability to do. But no, he's dead. So now I'm on my own trying to fight against these motherfuckers. I have one more Metagel left. So I'm gonna try and revive this dude. I end up getting his ass up. But look at this shit. Now this bitch is just kicking my fucking ass. So I have one last chance. And like I said, all I needed was 9 waves to survive. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know what? I have one Metagel. Can I do this on my own? Can I actually survive this motherfucker? I'm like, yeah, I got rockets. Fuck that shit. I'm sparking that shit up. I don't give a fuck. I lit that shit up as best as I possibly can just to get the fuck out of there. I have no more Metagel. I want to get my one goddamn wave finished. So, Billy Bob runs off again. Why would you run off if your only teammate that knows what he's doing is on the other side of the map? Why would you do that? You know why you do that? Because he goes over there and guess what happens to him? He gets a nice fucking insta-kill by a goddamn Phantom. Again, he has the one power to kill her, to keep her neutralized, and he doesn't fucking use it. So right here, all 3 of them are dead. All 3 of them are gone. I was on my own. Magically, I survived wave 9. It took close to 12 or 15 minutes. Again, not gonna show that shit because it takes way too fucking long. So we get to wave 10 and look what it is again. We get another fucking Escort. Now, as you guys saw in the first Escort,
Where is it? Where is it? It's gonna be here. Out of order. Fuck. Even in the future, nothing works.
we had idiots who paid no attention to the goddamn mission. All they did was sit on the other side of the map. They didn't fucking know what the hell to do for the Escort. Now this right here is how to do this shit in style. Now what you're gonna notice is I have no meta jump. All I can do is heal myself, but I want to save that shit just in case we get to the extraction round. So what I'm doing here, and you guys are gonna see this is something real smart to do, a little tip for you guys who want to get by in the Escort. Notice all I do is take cover. That's all I'm doing. I'm not attempting to kill shit. I'm not attempting to expose myself to any kind of bad guys. All I want to do is get this shit delivered. So I don't want to get killed by Phantoms. I don't want to get killed by Atlas. So what you're gonna notice is I'm trying to stay covered. Now watch where this asshole is. Look at the Vorchip. Why is he over there? Look where the Escort is. Why are you on the other side of the map when your teammates are delivering the fucking Escort? Why were you sitting there? I mean, this is the problem that we had. Here's Billy Bob. Billy Bob's actually fucking helping. This Justin, whatever the fuck his name is, he went to revive the moron on the floor. Why? Why do you do that? I mean, you have to realize at some point, cut your losses. If somebody wants to be an idiot, somebody wants to die, you have to just let them die. Don't fucking worry about it. And again, here, another fucking Phantom. What was Billy Bob doing? I have no fucking idea what Billy Bob was doing. I mean, maybe he was like getting ready to fuck his cousin or some shit like that. Nothing smells loving like marrying your cousin up in this bitch. So right here, we got all these fucking Phantoms surrounding us. The Escort is delivered, and look at this. Fucking Billy Bob. Again, he dies. He has the one power that can work on this bitch, and he fucking dies by her. So right here, I got my money. I don't really give a shit. If we get to extraction, I just don't give a fuck. I'm like, you know what? I got 2 rockets. I'm gonna spark one up, see what I can get. I ended up getting an Atlas, Phantom. I didn't get the second Atlas. I'm like saying, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm just gonna run away. I was getting shot in the ass. I heard this motherfucker. So as I'm shooting him in the goddamn face, I kill him, and guess what kills me? Another fucking Phantom. So right here, I have no more Metagel. I'm past the point. I'm pressing X. I'm like, maybe this dude will be able to save me. Maybe he won't. I really don't give a shit at this point. I'm like, you know what? Let this fucking game just end. This is miserable. This is what I go through. This is what happens when you don't play in a party. You get stuck with idiots like this. Hence, why I should have left the motherfucker. This is why I should have never been in this goddamn lobby in the first place. So there we go. I'm finally dead. And now I have to spectate this asshole. And I'm not going to show the whole thing. But I just got to show you some of the clips of how stupid this fucking guy is. Right here, he's shooting the goddamn Atlas. And what does he do?
Keep firing, assholes!
He hasn't used stasis all game. Now he uses stasis on Atlas. It doesn't work on him. What the fuck? And here he is. Face off against a goddamn Phantom. And what does he do? He continues to shoot her.
Keep firing, assholes!
And he decides, instead of using stasis, he charges her. Now, granted, he got away with that one right there, but I'll tell you right now, not all the time is a Phantom going to be nice and let you do that. A lot of times, she'll just stab your ass. And here again, another Atlas. This was the final Atlas after I rocketed all this shit. And again, he's trying to stasis the motherfucker. Stasis doesn't work on an Atlas. That just goes to show you what I had to go through. And he was doing that shit for a good 5 minutes or so. So anyway, we're getting to the end of this fucking video. And here we are at the extraction. Now, the extraction round I'm going to speed up because, again, a lot of this shit is just bullshit. I'm on the other side of the map. Anybody that knows how to do extraction, you do not want to stay in the extraction at the harder levels. Silver, bronze, yeah, you can stay in there, you can fight them off. But when it comes to the harder levels, what you want to do is you want to get all the enemies to the other side of the map. You do not want to bring them all to the extraction. You will not be able to hold that shit down for 2 minutes. And look at this shit. all 3 assholes again are dead. Again! I mean, come on, man. Can you seriously stay alive in this motherfucker? So here, I'm like, you know what? I'm just running away. I don't want to deal with this bullshit. I have, like I said, I have no way of reviving myself again. So the only thing I can do is I could use my ops packs to keep my health in check. That's the only thing I could possibly do. So right here, they're practically dead. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out this bitch. Now, all I need to do is just outlast this final countdown of 15 seconds.
This ship will self-destruct in exactly 10 seconds. Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 6.
What happened to 7?
Just kidding.
And I have this one rocket. I decided, you know what? I'm gonna save my rocket for this one crazy bitch right here. So I'm gonna spark her ass up right here, shoot her in the fucking face, and now I'm just gonna slide into the extraction. And I'm the only fucking survivor. Right there at the bottom, lone survivor. All 3 of these assholes fucking dead because they're useless. There you see the time, 40 minutes, 51 seconds, 41 minutes carrying these asses, and there's my final score. And you can imagine I cursed these motherfuckers out in the lobby. Anyways, as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. Y'all felt my pain on this motherfucker. I don't give a shit. That was fucking painful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me. Then you'll be left alone. Oh, baby, telephone and tell me I'm your own.
Check, please.